on YouTube, there's clicks. You know what I mean? There's clicks. You're in a foxhole, right? So,
Yeah.
so I had to like pull myself away from that, and because there's sometimes whenever you are in the chat and you're mingling with people in the chat, speaking or whatever, you can be attacked as a just someone that's in the chat. You'll find yourself on the summer jam stream because content creator doesn't get along with another content creator, and they start attacking the followers and the subscribers and stuff like that. So I had to pull away and had to do my own thing. But don't get me wrong, I love that fuckery sometimes. You know what I mean? Looking at it, I'll be honest with you. This person get cussed out. Uh, this person get exposed or whatever. This person had a camera slip. You know, this ninja ain't got no teeth in his mouth. You know what I mean? This person gets rolled up on. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And like I said, I got my popcorn ready. So I heard you say the same thing. You know, I think you basically said, hey, you know what? I like it, but I'm not going to be a part of it. So where do you draw the line on that?
Um, I don't do drama on my page. I'm not a drama-filled person in my real life, my everyday life. But if you're gonna be there to entertain, I'm gonna be there to watch it. That's how I feel about it. And I agree. Like you have to be careful. You have to know where you are and play where it's safe. That's how I feel.
Right.
So when you go into these chats and these different spaces and places, you got to understand there's history there, a lot of history. And sometimes people jump in and they take sides. And I just feel like if especially if you are somebody new coming into a new circle, just observe and watch and don't immediately jump in and think you know everything because you will get quickly humbled.
I've had some people in the chat that know I'm telling the truth on that. I've had to like
Sure.
I ghost watch a lot. I ghost watch a lot because I don't want to be caught in the crossfire of gunfire. A lot of people in the chat know what I'm talking about, but it's a lot of beef on here, bro. It's a lot of beef, and so I've seen people that I really am fond of in the chat. They know what I'm talking about. I'll message them and say, "Hey, man, I see you." They're up in the chat while there's gunfire, where there's war. I'm like, "Hey, man, you might want to be careful in there while you're salute. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, girl, you doing all right?" And don't understand that, man, you about to get shot at too because you're a follower of the person that what I mean, that they're not getting along with. They're going. So that happens. You know what I mean? So, have you had to pull yourself away from beef, or
Absolutely.
have you been
I,
part of some?
absolutely. See,
Really?
what am I? Yeah.
Really?
I don't get in beef. When I listen, I might watch from the clouds, but when y'all are bombing over Baghdad at each other, I'm not. I don't want any parts of that. I don't want to have to choose sides, especially because my thing was a lot of times, especially as content creators, or even just like if you're a beef channel, these people will fight. They will go back and forth. They will do heinous things to each other. Like I've seen CPS called. I've seen a lot, right?
I've seen people get swatted. I've seen the house get swatted. I've seen CPS being called. I've seen people get ran up on.
Yeah.
I've seen people say they got money. I hate to cut you off. I'm gonna let you. I've seen people they got money and their upholstery in their car looks like trash.
Mhm.
I've seen niggas on here. Excuse me. I've seen dudes on here, whatever, whose skin they claim that they got all these women and they can get, blah blah blah, and their skin look like a reptile. You know what I mean? And that's But anyways, I had to say all that. But go ahead, go ahead. But I
So
can't believe.
with that being said, you have to learn. Um, these people may fight today and be friends tomorrow. So it's better for you as the observer, as the person in the chat, to mind your business unless you want that smoke. Like, 'cause, see, it's just like in real life. You jump in the middle of two people fighting, and when they make up, now they're looking at you sideways because you got out there and jumped off the porch. gave all these opinions, and now I just think it's better to not do that for me, especially because these are beefs that existed long before I started coming around. Why would I join in the middle of this for what?
Right, 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 right.